my lovelies, by popular demand, here's my new UI video. I'm not using the Tresh's edit one anymore because he stopped playing WoW, so there's no more new edits for that one. I'm using Elv's UI, and I'm going to show you how you can customize it and make it look kind of how you want to do it. Sorry my voice is a bit scratchy and stuff. Like, I hope everybody out there had a great 4th of July weekend. I had so many parties and barbecues, and I think 2 days later I'm still a little bit hungover, so bear with me. But anyways, let's get back to the add-ons. Alright, sorry for leaving the black boxes on the side, but I wanted you guys to see like everything that's included in my UI and how the screen looks. Usually I cut the black boxing out so you guys don't see my very bottom like pet bar down there, and you don't see all my buffs at the top, just because I don't like the black boxing in when I edit videos. But on my full screen, like with while playing, of course I don't see the black boxes on the sides, and you can see like my aspects up in the top left hand corner, my pet bar underneath and stuff, and all the buffs, and you can change the location of all of these things. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to curse.com and download the Elv UI. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your internet browser and go to curse.com, and then you're going to type in Elv UI in the search button, and the Elv UI thing should pop up. It's one word, not space, so it's ELV UI, no spaces. And then click download, and if you have the Curse client, then you can just click that, and I guess it automatically puts it into your add-on folder. If you don't have the Curse client, which I don't, you click on the manual install button, and then that will save it in your downloads, and then you need to extract those files into your add-on folder. So for me, that's on my C drive and games, World of Warcraft, interface, and then add-ons. And then you just put them in there, and then that's kind of it. Then they're in your add-on folder. The other things you'd want to get from Curse that I use is Deadly Boss Modes, of course, that's a must-have for anybody who wants to raid. Omen is a great one for any DPS people out there. Recount is always fun to keep an eye on your damage, your healing, you know, anything like that. Two other add-ons that are kind of must-have for me are two focus managing add-ons. One is called Stay Focus, and the other one is called Hunter Focus Bar. Neither of them are on Curse, but I'll have a link in the action bar below to the site where you can go ahead and get those. So after you download the Elv UI and put it into your interface folder, then it's just to start it up, and pretty easy from there. So the first time you come in game with Elv UI, there's this like installation thing set up here. You can skip it if you want, but if you've never used this before, then I suggest you go ahead and like read the instructions and do the 7 steps. It kind of like tells you what / commands and help commands there are for working with Elv UI. So set up things, click next, set up chat, next. It automatically detects your resolution, which is really nice. Tells you about the action bar. So there's this little L button down here. Maybe I should turn on showing my cursor. There you go. This little L button down here. When you click that, that lets you move around your action bars. There you go, finish, and it will reload the page. And now you can get started just moving things around. Okay, so here I'm helping my husband set up his UI on his Shadow Priest. So you click the little L button below, and it lets you move almost all of the like interface things. You can't move the action bars around. There probably is a way, but I don't know how to do it. But to resize things, so what you do is you hit Escape, Interface, Add-ons, and then you go to, oh, don't mind me, I'm looking at the NPC scan for a second there. Then you go to the Elv UI thing and open that up, and you can click on the raid frames, basically all kinds of things there to tick on and tick off. And I suggest you just mess with these, so tick something on, tick something off, and see how you like it. The only kind of bad thing about, or I wouldn't say bad, but like just takes a bit extra time with messing with this thing like this, is that every time you change something, it wants to resend the information. So you have to click accept, and it resends the information, and it reloads the page. So you can't just like, oh, let's change it a little bit to the left and see what happens. You know, you have to reload and yeah, then start all over again with escape, interface, add-ons, Elv UI, back to the right frame thing again. I will have some screenshots in here of all of my settings if you really like exactly how I have mine set up. But the nice thing about like being able to keep changing this is that if you have a different screen resolution, you know, you don't need to keep exactly my settings, so you make it fit best to your screen size. Yeah, and if you have, if your computer has a bit of a problem having a lot of, or if your computer's not that fast, so on mine, I've got now that where you see like my character's face inside my health bar, which takes a little bit more memory. But if your computer's a bit slower, then you don't need to have that. You can just have the very plain, simple, or uncolored things, and you don't need to have the Recount thing up and stuff like that. So it's a lot more customizable. It just takes a little bit more time of like tweaking all the settings and things, and I'm really happy with mine. So on top of the Elv UI, another thing that I'm absolutely loving is CoolLine, and that one you can customize a lot. I've got mine where it's like purple with like a pearl finish on it, and so it's very girly, and I just really love that my UI can be a little bit more girly. Where for Wally's, I kept his like kind of gray, like very masculine and kind of shadow priesty. At least I thought I did. That was my goal with it anyways. So you can change the location of the CoolLine a lot if you want it vertical or horizontal and where you want it and stuff. And yeah, it's just very fun and customizable. I guess that's about it for the add-ons. Like, just make sure everything, like if you install them, put them into the right location. So the WoW interface and then add-ons, and then tweak them till they're done how you want them. And then you should have a shiny new UI to play with. I think it's a lot easier playing with add-ons than without my add-ons, but then again, you do get a little bit dependent on them after a while. If you do have a hunter out there, I really suggest the hunter focus bar and the stay focused. I do use them both. They haven't been updated though since like December, so when you first start playing, there's like a Lua error thing that pops up, but then just close it and after that it goes just fine. So yeah, it doesn't really bother me much. But yeah, there's all my add-ons. I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and once again, I hope you had a happy 4th of July. Yeah, and happy Firelands and stuff. So how are you guys doing on Firelands raids? I need to get to editing some more Firelands videos after this one, because we have gotten, I think we're at 4 out of 6 now. Yeah, like all the bosses down, so some videos for you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any extra tips on using Elv UI, if you know how to move more things, please leave it in the comments below. It's always nice to have like some more help on getting UI stuff done and yeah, more functionable and stuff. So alright, talk to you later guys.